Hey guys, welcome to another recap of The Bachelor. It's Jason and Molly's wedding. Okay, so the first wedding, well, the only wedding, was Trista and Ryan. And of course, they're going to be yakking about that because it's the only successful couple that they've really had on the show so far in terms of marriage. So that was 6 years ago. But now it's time for Jason and Molly to get married. But the gods are angry. It's raining in Southern California. It never rains in Southern California. Well, hardly ever. Maybe it's global warming. I don't know. But they do have tents, you know. They showed a small army of people putting tarps on, taking tarps off, fixing shrubs that fell over. Things were broken. Things were wet. Things were really wet. So let's go back to the beginning. Jason broke Melissa Rycroft's heart, and then he picked Molly. Again. Alright, so it's been 10 months after the show. They've been long-distance dating. Every other weekend, they've seen each other. She finally says, enough is enough. I gotta have my man full-time. Even though we're not married, I'm moving in. What the hell is Ty saying all about this? He's so concerned about Ty all the time. Isn't Ty like, Daddy, why is a scary lady sleeping in bed with you? This is not right. You should be married. What does he tell Ty? No, son. Daddy's got to get his groove on. Besides, we'll get married when the show pays for it. Weird. So they set the date, February 27th. What was that, like 2 weeks ago? A week and a half ago? Get out the tarps because that small army is going to have to quell the downpour of rain. They kept showing it over and over and over. They're like, it's raining. It's raining. By the way, it's raining again. Well, it's no secret that Jason went from beloved bachelor to a-hole in about 2 seconds when he dumped Melissa on the after the Final Rose show, After the Final Rose. The tabloids ripped them apart. What did you expect? They rip apart Jennifer Aniston, America's Sweetheart, like every week on the tabloids. Did you think that they were going to leave you alone after you pulled a stunt like that? Boo-hoo, I feel so bad for you. All right. Molly's all like, Jason, you're so great. You're my best friend. Thanks. You came into my life. It's been wonderful. And he's just like, oh, Molly, Ty's going to have a mom. I guess. I don't know. Alright, so let's have some updates on some of the past contestants. Remember last week when Jake picked Vienna? Well, they're still together. And yes, they went through the harrowing aftermath of meet me in the dumpster because we can't show our faces yet. So, yeah, we've got to suffer for the next 3 months. But they're still together. Alright, Jillian and Ed. They're still together. No wedding date yet, but I guess he must have filled that Viagra prescription because she's a firecracker. Charlie and Sarah. I don't know if you guys remember them. I didn't watch their season, but I saw some clips from it. I know he's Jerry O'Connell's brother. Off again, on again. She doesn't want to live together, though. They're looking for a house, but not until she gets the old ring on the finger. Trista and Ryan. The most successful, the only couple ever to get married from The Bachelor. They've got 2 kids now. I'm not liking the odds on this show. What is it, like 1 in a million? Alright, so the wedding planner was Joe Garton. She did a fabulous job. Neil Lane, he donated, I'm sure, the wedding bands. They were beautiful. And they were all like, oh, it's weeks away from the wedding, and we haven't done a thing yet. When they say weeks away, it makes you think it's like 2 weeks away from the wedding. It was probably like, 50 weeks away from the wedding. Well, they had to go in 1 weekend figure out what cake they wanted, what invitations, what table settings, what was going to be on the registry. I see they went with the green/brown recyclable theme. Because I'm thinking, well, he was recycled as the bachelor, and she was recycled as the bride? Yeah. Alright, so, or fiance, whatever you prefer. I I can't believe that he scanned her twice when they were picking out the registry. That is so dangerous. He could have blinded her with that stupid laser in that thing. Dangerous! Alright, so I do have to admit I am a big fan of Monique Lhuillier. The dresses that they had there that they were showing her and the one that she picked, however, were slightly fug. I don't know. I love Monique, but those dresses, they were not that good. Maybe I'm missing something, I don't know. Kenneth Cole for the gentleman, very classy. So it's time for the Bachelor, Bachelorette parties. They're going to be going down in Vegas simultaneously. And the new sister-in-law is all like, welcome to the Mesnick family. I can't believe we were sitting here like a year ago. And I was just meeting you for the first time. And now you're going to be my sister-in-law. Oh my God. Alright, so stripper moves for the ladies at their party. And gambling and drinking for the boys. Then, after the festivities were over, they met at Jason's favorite place to meet, which is a rail. No crying this time, though. But, you know, they were reflecting on the day. So, like I said before, they keep showing the wedding scene. It's raining, it's pouring, it's the wind is blowing. I just can't get over it. Why couldn't they move indoors? I'm sure with that show they could have done something to move indoors, but no, I guess they rolled the dice. So, it's time for the rehearsal dinner. Somebody had some words of wisdom at the rehearsal dinner and was like, don't worry, there's no rainbows without any rain. Come on, it's good luck. Yeah, right. I think that's just something that they tell brides so that they don't have a fit on their wedding day. It's like, oh, rain, it's good luck. Jason loves dolls. We found that out from his brother, who dug one out of the parents' garage that was looking pretty sad. It looked really scary, actually. I'm really surprised they're not spending the night together. Why tradition now? I don't get it. All of a sudden, it's like, ooh, tradition. We can see each other before the wedding day. Come on. She's sleeping with him, with their kid. It's weird. It's pouring outside, and like I said, there's no plan B. The wedding planner seemed a little bit pissed that the show didn't allow her to have a plan B because it seems like she was thinking, but they weren't. Ken Pavis is doing her hair, lucky bitch. But why the green shoes? I don't know why she's wearing green shoes with a white wedding dress. Kind of cuckoo. Jason doesn't want Ty on camera anymore. Way to go. There's 20 minutes left in the show. Nobody cares about this after the wedding unless you get pregnant. And why all of a sudden now Ty can't be on camera? What the hell happened? Way to wait till the last minute. The budget must have run out for the show because usually when you watch these wedding shows, the bride and the groom send each other a piece of jewelry or, you know, something sentimental. They had notes on their flowers. I thought that was pretty lame. And when Jason got the note on his little boutonniere, he was all like, oh my God, where's a rail? Because I'm losing it. I gotta go cry somewhere. Alright, it's time for the ceremony. Finally, I never thought we'd get there. It was a very long 2 hours. They had to bring in every former contestant from every Bachelor, Bachelorette, except the last one, of course, because they were still wrapping that, and they had to keep it under secret, and Melissa Rycroft, because I don't know whether she wasn't invited or not, but I wouldn't be showing up there if I were her. They even invited the evil paparazzi. Now, they were all like, oh, you know, paparazzi, go away, back up, blah, blah, blah. I guarantee you they probably bought them the plane tickets. Shocker of the night, Deanna Pappas. She's dating Michael Stagliano's twin brother. Who would have thunk it? At first I thought he was the foot guy. You know, the guy with the foot fetish. But it was Michael Stagliano's twin brother. So that's okay. They've been dating for like 6 months. No ring, though. There's 2 seconds of sunshine. Start the ceremony. We gotta go with it. Unbelievable. Jason Castro. How did he cross over to another network? I guess he's off contract from American Idol now. He was singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, probably one of the only songs that he really nailed on American Idol. Her uncle is doing the ceremony. He's all like, anybody have objections? No objections. But that's when the wind started picking up. I think God is objecting. So then there was a little reading of some love poems. I don't know exactly who wrote them. It was pretty unclear when they were explaining it. I think they were like quotes that people had sent them or given them. I don't know. Then they released some doves. That was kind of cool. I'm always all for the releasing of animals. And then they recited their own vows, which was kind of cool. But as Molly, I was going to say Melissa, that ship sailed. As Molly was starting to recite her vows, it was a torrential downpour. I mean, I don't mean it was a heavy rain. I mean, it was a torrential downpour with heavy winds and not an umbrella for the bride and groom in sight. Why didn't they have umbrellas for them? I mean, would it have been that bad if they were standing there holding an umbrella rather than looking like a bunch of drowned rats? That I don't understand at all. And why didn't they have a tent? Jason Castro sings them out because that was probably one of the shortest ceremonies because it was pouring. He sang That's What I'm Here For. I don't know why he didn't sing like Come Rain or Come Shine or something like that. That would have been awesome, but I guess it's not in his set list. He only knows a few songs. So everyone inside, finally, you're going to be sick for the next 3 weeks. So they ended up cleaning up the bride and the groom. I don't know whether they had duplicate clothes for them or not because it looked like they had gone through a little bit more than the hand dryer in the bathroom. So then it's time to party, and Chris Harrison has one more surprise for everyone. For the first dance for the bride and groom, he trots out Gavin DeGraw and he sings his Follow Through, which was supposedly Molly's favorite song by her favorite performer. I guess it's whoever decided that they would be on the show. So, have you had enough Bachelor yet? I haven't. Can you ever have enough? Yeah, you can. But next Monday, Inside the Bachelor. That sounds really bad. I don't want to do a rectal exam on The Bachelor. Till next week, much love.